Hyper Japan. I'll tell you the truth, I kind of originally scrapped this vlog because I didn't think it was very interesting. But a good month has passed, 2 months have passed, and I've changed my mind. Does it have something to do with the fact that my next video about the shop update is not entirely finished yet? Yes, perhaps. I originally scrapped this vlog because I thought my audio was corrupt, but having reviewed it again now 2 months later, it turned out it wasn't the audio, it was the way that my editing software was replaying it. Don't get me wrong, the audio in this convention vlog is not perfect. There's a lot of background noise, and if you don't want to listen to that, if you're just here for the numbers, you can skip to this part of the video where we simply talk about how much I made, what were my best sellers, and what were my busiest hours on each day, and all in all we just go through everything. But if you do want to watch the whole thing, I hope you enjoy it. It's a bit of a strange one and certainly not my best work, but it is what I have to offer you today, and I hope it is okay. I just arrived at the venue. It is day one and my head is massive because I've lost my microphone that I usually use. So brace yourselves, this will be an interesting one. But yeah, the hall looks amazing. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour in a second, and then yeah, gonna get set up first, and then we kick off day one. Very exciting. This is the worst camera angle ever, I'm so sorry, but it's almost 1 o'clock, so we've been open for about an hour, almost. There's a lot of people, it's all browsing at the moment. Had one sale, which was super cool. I didn't expect that because it's early morning, but yeah, it should be alright, I think. I am crocheting. I'm working on my Lotto plushies that I'm hoping to bring to NegaCon in January. It should be fun. I got this one on the train, which I was excited about, but yeah, still quite slow. That's okay. Hi! My face is so shiny. It's about 5:30 now. It's quieted down a little bit, and it is, I don't know, it feels like a slow day, but at the same time, I made more so far than I did in the entirety of my last convention, so I can't complain. It's only Friday, and yeah, there's still another 3 hours to go. This is like I've never done a convention that goes like until 8 o'clock at night, so that's quite cool. My face is not funny to see. I got some boba. I got a passion fruit one, and yeah. Can you hear me now? That's better, isn't it? Good morning. I found my microphone yesterday. It turned out I put it like in my home cash box when I was getting change and stuff. So that's good, we found it. Today is, at the moment, it feels the same as yesterday, but it does seem to have more people. And we're in kind of the end of the hall, so it takes a while for people to actually get here. So yesterday we found that we were a lot busier like towards the end of the day. That could have been because it was Friday, we don't know. But I think vibes are good. I think it's going to be a really good day. And yeah, in terms of sales, the things that are selling most for me this weekend is actually sticker sheets, which is interesting because that doesn't always happen. So that's really cool. It's always fun to see like which items do better in which events and things. I've also noticed with this event that like usually when I do events, it's the axolotls that sell better every time. But this time it's been more sharks and raccoons rather than that. So I'm not selling a lot of my like Lotto characters, but I'm selling a lot of the wildlife enamel pins, and particularly like more familiar species like the whale sharks, the great white sharks, the raccoons, and a couple of beavers as well. Ooh, and I brought my Hatchalato mystery pins this time, and they've actually been doing really well, so I'm really happy I brought them because I loved making them. I would love to do another series, but right now I have a full shelf in my storage space. So I need to sell some more of them before we can do series 2. And so very happy. They've been doing well. Gonna start day 1 and I'll catch up with you guys next. Hey friends! It's the end of day 2 and there's actually still about 20 minutes left, but it's pretty much died down, so everyone's kind of packing up and leaving for today. There's still tomorrow, Sunday. Today was an interesting day in that, like, money-wise, we did good. We did, I don't know, I think if you're used to doing like big conventions, then you'd say this one was pretty bad and pretty slow. But for me, because I've only done the small ones, I suppose, and like the very slow ones, this one was really good and I had a really good time. Met a lot of people. It was also cool because we ended up selling quite a lot of my like older designs, which was interesting. Usually when I go to conventions, I think I mentioned before, the thing that sells the most is my Lotto plushies, my Axolotl plushies. I'll put them on the screen if you haven't seen them. But for this event, it was actually enamel pins and sticker sheets that so far have been the very best sellers for me. And I also sold quite a few of my mystery enamel pins, the Hatchalotl ones, which I'm really excited about, because the more of them I sell, the closer we get to doing a series 3, which I'm really, really, really inspired to draw up at the moment. So that would be really cool. I have not had a chance to look around yet because I've been on my own for the past 2 days, but tomorrow Alan's here as well. So that means that I can, leave the table in his very capable hands and I can head out and do a bit of a shop. Anyhow, I gotta go catch my train. I have about 15 minutes, but it's literally 2 minutes out the door and I'm at the station. But yeah, so I gotta go. But I will catch up with you guys, I guess, tomorrow. Unless I'm lying. You'll find out in a second. Now I'm on the train. I am about 1/3 through my journey. Actually, you can see the time right up there. It is 8:32. I can't believe I was able to read that backwards. Pretty impressive. I have some skills like that. It's pretty cool. I was really happy with, well, okay. Maybe I can't say like, no, you know what? I was really happy with today because it feels really nice doing an event where I actually feel like, there's money in my pocket at the end of the day. That feels really worth doing the event for. I've spoken to a lot of people today and people have mixed feelings about it. Some people are saying they would not come back at all. Some people are saying they would definitely come back even though it was a bit slow. And I think I'm finding that a lot of people, like quite a few of you, came over and say, you watch my vlogs and I think maybe because of that you're happy to talk numbers because you know that I share all mine anyways. And that's so cool of you. So like if you came over and told me that today or yesterday, thank you so much. Or like whatever day it is once this comes out. I think this is coming out at the start of August. Am I right? Let me know in the comments if I'm right. Probably not right. About 2 hours. Oh, hello, it's day 3. Hi, hope you're alright. It's been about 2 hours. We opened at 10. It is now just past 12 o'clock. And I don't know, it feels almost the same as the other days, but sales are definitely like less. So it might be that there are less people, or it might just be that everyone's kind of finished their shopping. It's been fun. I have been enjoying it. But yeah, you're gonna watch me eat this cake now. It's gonna be really good. Hi, I'm walking around. I'm actually in the quieter area now. So we are in kind of the workshop area, but I think most of the workshops are finished for today. It's such a nice atmosphere here. I really love it. And I think we'll definitely be rebooking. I think it's definitely slower than a lot of people expected it to be. But that's, I mean, it's kind of that year as well. Not entirely sure how much you can do about that. Let me show. Down below we got these card things. I don't know what like the deal with them is, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna show you guys parts of the event, and we have about an hour left. To be honest, it's been I think as far as Sundays go, it's been like quite a good one, I'd say. I mean, it's we're nowhere near like the numbers we had on Friday and Saturday, but we're about half of what we made on the Saturday, and it's still my best Sunday to date. Well, it's closing up to be my best Sunday to date. I think MegaCon overall was best Sunday to date, but then the Saturday was not very good. So we'll see. Oh no, wait. No, MegaCon. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing up my events. Anyhow, we're almost best Sunday to date, and this is a good event. I would recommend doing it if you're local to London or if it's not too far to travel. I would not recommend it if your travel expenses are high. So, I mean, you'll see my numbers at the end of this video anyway, so you can make that decision for yourself. If we look very closely, we can observe Alan making sales, being very busy. Let's have a look. Very, very, very busy over there. Hello, friends. I know that's... Yeah, I know. Thank you very much. We're back home from the convention. Klaus is back from his fun day out with his grandparents. So thank you to the two of you for watching him today. I know he's trouble, so... But we have been going over our numbers, haven't we? Yes, we have. Let's have a look. I thought it would be fun to actually do this on the same day that I come back, because usually if I don't film this like on the same... Because usually I end up like saying I'm gonna film it the next day and then I don't, and then it takes me weeks and weeks to actually edit these vlogs. So let's do it now, and yeah, we'll get to it while he cleans his paws apparently. I also want to apologize for not actually getting footage of my stand. I am so embarrassed. I cannot believe I did that. I mean, I have footage from like behind the stand, but I don't have anything from in front of it, and that is so embarrassing. I feel like, you know, I'm kind of silently praying that editing Evie will somehow miraculously find some footage of the front of my stand. Okay, so let's have a look. And for reference, the items that I brought enamel pins, I brought sticker sheets, I brought plushie keychains, and that was kind of it. Oh no, I also brought zipper pouches and coloring books and beanies. Not a single beanie sold. No surprise, it is a heat wave, or at least very hot. So I totally understand that. But but still, I mean, I felt like I like bringing the beanies. I think they look cute in the stand and they match some of the plushie keychains. So yeah, I brought that. On the Friday, the event opened at 12, so at noon, and it finished at 8 p.m. We had 31 sales on that day and sold 45 items. 45 items. I'm just realizing that there's a bit of an issue with this list, because when the card reader lists like all the items, it counts like a bundle as one item. So just ignore that 45. Just ignore it, because I have a breakdown below that anyways. Ignore it. Forget I said it. Okay, so items sold. 44 enamel pins. 6 of which were bundles of 3, so I have a discount bundle where they're £9 each, and if you buy 3 they're 25, so you get a small discount. So yeah, 6 bundles, and the rest were singles. We also sold 26 sticker sheets, and that included 7 bundles of 3. I feel like the Friday was really heavy on the sticker sheets. Like, I actually thought that we sold more sticker sheets than we sold enamel pins. We didn't in the end, but it felt like it on the day. I think because I'm not as used to them being among the top sellers, I suppose. So that was really fun. It was really nice to see people choose like different designs as well, because I brought a ton of different ones and everyone chose different ones. So that was really cool. So the total for Friday was £539. Moving on to Saturday, it was the longest day. Doors opened at 10 a.m. and they closed at 8 p.m. We had 49 sales, and that included 34 enamel pins. So at the moment, my card reader only shows me the like 4 most popular items that sold, so I don't get a breakdown of all of them. And so that's why I think there might have been some 3-pin bundles as well, because I feel like we did sell a few of those on Saturday. I have 34 single enamel pins, no bundles included in that. And then 8 coloring books. I did discount them half price because they had printing errors. So there wasn't like a major profit in those really, but they went to nice homes and I didn't have to carry them home. So that was a plus as well. We sold 8 sticker sheets, and again, there were no bundles in that, but I think there were a few bundles of sticker sheets that sold on the Saturday. They were just not enough to like get included in that top 4. And then we had 7 plushie keychains. Notice that there were no plushie keychains in the breakdown for the Friday. And even on the Saturday, they were in the lower end. So that's interesting, because usually they are my absolute top seller at events. They do okay in the shop, but like in the online shop, but it's definitely not a bestseller. It's always enamel pins. But in most events I've done in person, the bestsellers have been the plushie keychains. So this was interesting. It was a different type of event, and it's always really cool to see what does well at which event. So I'm excited to go back next year and see if the same thing applies. So for Saturday, the total that we sold for was £676. Moving on to Sunday, doors opened at 10 a.m. and closed at 5 p.m, so it was a shorter day again. We had 21 sales, and this included 33 enamel pins and 10 sticker sheets. Of the sticker sheets, there were 3 bundles in those 10, so that means there was 1 single sticker sheet. And of the 33 pins, there were 6 bundles, which would be 24 enamel pins that were part of a bundle, and then the other 9 were singles. Am I doing head maths right? I don't know. And on the Sunday, we sold for a total of £340, which brings us up to around 1,500, and I'll put the final number on the screen. And finally, busiest hours of the day. On Friday, it was between 2 and 3 p.m. On Saturday, it was between 1 and 2 p.m. And on Sunday, it was also between 1 and 2 p.m. So it was interesting. I'll put all the final numbers on the screen so that you can have a look. I hope these stats help you when you're planning for your own events, or I hope you find them interesting even if you're not planning on doing an event. And if you're considering selling at Hyper Japan, I hope my numbers give you a little bit of an insight and in terms of like what you can expect from, I suppose, a slow year. From what I hear, it was a slow year, but I can't say that for sure because I wasn't there. I was just a visitor. I felt like it was busier as a visitor last year because there were many times where I had to kind of almost fight to get to a table, and that did not happen this year, I don't think. So yeah, no, it was a really fun event. If you came by and said hi, thank you so much. It was really nice meeting you, and I hope you had a really nice event. I hope you had fun. I hope you saw lots of beautiful art and had lots of very, very lovely moments. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to see more content from me, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!